This is my log locked account, kinda slotty. The goal is simple, 1000 log slots. The catch? I can only unlock one section at a time. If I make a mistake by getting an item I haven't unlocked, the account is gone forever. Starting this one off, I'm juicing for a nice fat hit of dopamine, which is why we're here at, I'm fucking kidding. I have a lot of clues in my bank from the first little burst of Slayer that I did in the last episode. I'm probably going to be doing more Slayer in this one. I'm not entirely sure what my goal is here, if it's just money or if it's get to a certain level, but I'm really enjoying the amount I'm making from Wildy Slayer. The Slayer XP is just coming passively, like I'm not even actively paying attention to it. But we have a ton of clues. I want to open them. Let's open this medium. Boom, starting off we got a unique. It's not a new unique, but it's a unique. It still counts. It's mediums. I wasn't expecting much. Moving on to the hard clues. This is where things get more fun. Boom, the collection log slot. Honestly, anything over 100k is a good clue to me. But this one right here, amazing. Dude, yes, that's actually really good. 217k. What's actually worth, are these bracers worth? Whoa, okay, those are worth over 100k now. Boom, 320k, and this is actually kind of an insane clue. That's a unique, that's a unique, that's unique, and that's unique. It could have been a 4 unique clue, dude. Into the Gothic's Coif. Yeah, we're cruising. Master clue. I'll see you guys in 30 seconds. All right, 30 seconds later, let's continue. Okay, see you in 30 seconds again. Oh, I'm not asking for much. Just maybe like a quick little piece of third age, you know? That's kind of asking a lot, to be honest, but that is the 100th hard clue in the account. Very nice. Probably gonna have to do a lot more in the future because there's still so many log slots that I'm missing from these. They take up a lot of the log. Whoa, that's a loaded clue. First of all, double unique and a master, so I'll see you guys in 30 seconds again. Never mind. That's another double unique with a master. Again. All right, I'll settle for a Robin Hood hat here. Damn. Ooh, that's a huge one. I'm pretty sure that's the only clue we've had that's been over a 1 mil value, and it's almost all in the boots, but Zami D-Hide boots, these are on the rise again. They were crashing for quite a while there, but I love the fact that I can do this, but also it's really intimidating staring at a large stack of master clues just sitting on the ground. That's like 2 hours of my life right there. Just a couple of clues left here. 221, and the last hard clue, 82k. We also have 3 elites. Everyone loves elite clues. They're super good. So many uniques from elites. They're so amazing. So actually, to be real, those were actually 3 decent elite clues, but I just needed to start this video off with hit of dopamine. Now I gotta go do 5 masters though. So I actually totally forgot this was a master clue step. Dissect a sacred eel. And they require 87 fishing. I'm only 70. Now I might go do this at some point, but for right now, I'm just gonna switch this clue out for one of the other ones I still have sitting on the ground. This is another one I actually can't do. I didn't know that I was missing so many skill requirements. Technically, I do have to pick between these two. Obviously, I'm not going to train for 30, 40 hours while constantly dropping clues. That just sounds like a nightmare. I think I'm going to pick the fishing one. The mining one presents a problem that I have yet to really have to worry about, which is the fact that I haven't opened up Motherlode Mine. I actually can't get full Prospector until I open that up. Whereas for fishing, pretty sure that I have Temporos unlocked. I could at least, you know, get a couple more log slots there, essentially for free since it's already open. So I guess with that, let's just crack open these 3 masters that we were able to complete and see if we get anything good. 300k is not too bad. Boots of Darkness, not a super good unique, but it's a 400k clue and it is a new unique. Can't complain with that. And the final master, another 560k. Overall, definitely worth it. Ooh, I think I'm banking that. 500k drop's pretty good. And I got it. 600k. A little less than I expected, but not terrible. Looking like it's time for a long session of Callisto. Decided to give myself a little bit of a stress-free boss killing, so just killing RTO for this task, but we did pass 200 KC here now. Well, nothing insane on that task. Next one, Black Knights. I think this might be a barrageable task. I'll have to go check it out. Actually, wait, no, I'm thinking of Dark Warriors. Black Knights is ass. I love Willy tasks, dude. That's spiders again, so I can just go do some more bossing. Oh. First kill, I come over here at Spindle and I get some Fangs of Venenatus. I guess a little unfortunate that it's not worth much, but it's interesting for sure. I don't know how it took me so long to realize this, but apparently I knew that you had to do the diaries to gain access to the singles ones, but I didn't know that on top of that, there's also a teleport delay here if you don't have the higher tiers of diary done. I might look at getting those done just to get rid of that teleport delay, because definitely just got me killed. I did get smited, but I killed him. Oh, Lord. And the kills value. Ooh, that's more than I thought. I didn't realize he had a dragon crossbow. Well, 2 million gold. The reason I get so excited about PKers and honestly prefer Spindle sometimes, just because if we're being real, I'm gonna make more money from the PKers than I will from the boss, like 90% of the time. Hey, haven't been back to Scorpia in a minute. Dragon 2H already? Nice. The little malediction shard, pretty cool. Well, that's the entire task done up here. Again, make a couple mil. Didn't even encounter any PKers. Pretty nice. Might be setting myself up for failure here, but we got a boss task, specifically of Vedian. I'm gonna do 50. Vedian and Calvarian are more or less the same thing. If I get attacked up there, I'm probably gonna die. That's okay, it is what it is. No fucking way. Yeah, alright. On the list of things I didn't expect to happen, that's certainly towards the top of the chart. This is the literal only item I'm missing on my iron from the wilderness. It's bittersweet, but wow. Okay. I mean, that's really cool. That's a really, really cool pet. I don't really know what to say. Anytime I get a pet, I'm kind of speechless. Far from what I was expecting to have happen there, but that is pet number 3 on the account. Probably just going to sit in the bank next to my other pets. Ooh. Definitely banking that. 100 Renars, pretty good. Ooh, 150 Dragon Bone's also a really good drop. Hey, there's that task done. Pretty good amount of stuff, to be honest. I mean, even ignoring the pet, just the amount of money you make on these boss tasks is pretty freaking crazy. Pet's pretty good, too. A pretty good drop. 60 snaps and an elite. You guys have probably noticed I've been doing a lot of like PvP related stuff lately. Anti-PKing, just wildy bosses, etc. And the reason for that is because this is around the time that Deadman mode was coming out. You guys know I love playing Deadman mode, but I really didn't feel like making a whole video on it this year. Here's everything I did on Deadman mode in 2 minutes. All right, used my alt to buy myself some bone bolts, and I'm deciding to just go ahead and start training a little bit here because kind of working on my actual combat build now. Starting to mine pure essence on my other account because I got lucky and was able to buy a nature talisman very, very, very early and make a shitload of runes super, super early on. Use this on here. Boom, 100 nature runes right there. Let's see what this sells for. 174 each. New and extremely risky tech. Trinket of the Fairies. I can use this from anywhere. Essentially, it's just a fairy ring that I walk around with. I can just bank right here, insta fairy ring back. It's a start. 40 mil. Not crazy, but it's something. So I decided instead I'm gonna head over to Revenants, and hopefully they won't be crowded because everyone should be at the breach. I have protection so no one can attack me, Trinket of the Undead, and Mega Thrall damage sigil, so this should be interesting. It is 2 in the morning, and this is how I'm doing with Slayer because I have the sigil of the Light on. I'm constantly running back and forth. I get agility XP. This is what I do at 2 in the morning. What about you guys? Oh my god. I decided to just stay killing revs with the Trinket of the Undead, and then I'm just muling my stuff off to my other account that I put in this bracket. So, the Vigorous Chainmace, last one sold is for 15 mil. Swap rates are still 15 to 1. That was basically, like, currently a 200 mil drop if I can get this thing to sell. Oh my god. There's no way. There's actually no way. Like I was recording the right screen. I'm so, what the fuck? I'm still not recording the right screen. That's how much I'm freaking out. Look in the chat. Just look in the chat. All right. Deadman mode purple. I think pretty much anything is good. What are we getting? Bang. That's actually pretty good. So this is the amount of money I made playing Deadman mode. Love Deadman mode. Love transferring money off of Deadman mode. Now what I want to figure out is how I want to spend it. Well, I decided how I wanted to spend it. Up until this point, I've never actually used this item. Haven't gotten it on my iron yet. Haven't really used it on my main. I figure why not find some fun stuff to do with it. Now, most people, when they get a shadow, they probably go do some really crazy stuff. Me, I'm actually still going to be doing Slayer. The reason is I actually still want to get 91. It would be really cool to have the ability to do Cerberus. It's decent money, and I actually kind of like the boss. And there's a couple of other bosses that are locked behind Slayer anyway that I still am going to need to do. This doubles as being a goal I'm motivated by because I had to unlock Alchemical Hydra earlier for the thrown axes and knives that I have. And I'm pretty sure I had to unlock Thermi too because of the Dragon Chain Body. I definitely still want to be working on Slayer, though I think taking a little bit of a break from these wildy bosses is probably the move, as I haven't had too much luck there. And I'm actually back here at Konar because Superior's now guaranteed to give Brimstone keys. So if I'm just going for XP right now, kind of feels like the move to be doing that. I'm also going to make sure that I have Avian Seas unlocked on here somewhere. We want Avian Seas now. Apparently the Shadow nukes that boss, so I'm gonna see if there's anything else I want to get unlocked too while I'm here. The wildy weapons, I don't plan on doing any wilderness stuff for at least a little bit, so I'm gonna sell those off. Same with like the Void Waker, and then, you know, I got a bunch of extra stuff that I just PK'd, and my loot tab's looking pretty fat, so I'll see you guys in a minute. So with the exception of a few items not selling, I actually have 277 million gold right now, which is a lot more than I thought I'd have, to be honest. You see, the nice thing about the Superior is I know that I'm guaranteed to get a Brimstone Key here. So it's not just that I'm looking forward to potentially getting a collection log slot. No matter what, I'm getting a Brimstone Key. That just makes Slayer feel a hell of a lot better from Konar for sure. Dagoth on a Water Birth Island. That's an interesting one because that means I can actually go and do Dagoth Kings with this. I already have Dagoth Kings unlocked. I think I unlocked them for like combat achievements or something a while ago. I don't think the Seer Call or Mud Battle Staff come from anywhere else. This should be really safe for me to do. Let's go do it. You know, originally I remember I didn't want to do Dagoth Kings until I could get noted Dagoth bones. Not that it's like a crazy amount of money or anything. It just feels more worth it to do getting noted bones. But looking at it now, I don't think there's anything stopping me from getting the Elite Diaries done. Nothing too crazy. The thing that was stopping me before was kill all the God Wars generals, but now that I have those unlocked for the series, not really a problem. I just have to kill all of them once, so I think I might actually go knock all this out. Well, then, I guess I should have seen it coming, but level here at Gardens of the Rift, that's 75 mining. Okay, there we go. That is 77 runecraft. Really think I explicitly mentioned the reason I came here, but it's because it's the only skill requirement I think that I was really missing for the Fremnik Diaries. Of course, before we do anything though, I actually have 130 pulls over here. We got really lucky last time we were here. Not expecting to get much. Hey, I got another Abyssal Lantern. Now, to some people, they might be like, who cares? You got another Abyssal Lantern. But I'm pretty sure I can trade these in. I don't know why I can't just use it on him. Boom. That is an extra 100 pearls. So now there's no way we don't have enough to get an item. We have 672. Yeah, we're chilling. That's a lot. So if I go over here, let me see. I'm missing the top, which is 350, and this, which is 400. So it looks like I'm still only getting one item from this. And I might as well buy the top to finish out the set. I don't know if that's like super relevant, but boom. Hey, look at that. We got a collection log slot. Well, going for our random Slayer goal. Pouches that I just might as well crack open here. See if we get anything cool. Hey, we did get the Tarnished Lockets. That's another collection log slot. Very nice. This gives me the teleport to get here, I believe. I just have to go turn it in. And then boom, we now have the Amulet of the Eye, which means I can just teleport directly back to Guardians of the Rift, should I ever need to come back here for collection log slots or runecrafting training. Before I go do all this like arbitrary stuff that I needed to do for the diaries, including like a couple of quests and whatnot, one of the things I have to do is actually go kill all of the God Wars generals. And so far I have killed, I believe Bandos is the only one. I don't think I've killed any of the other three. We'll go do that. Maybe we'll get lucky and get something, but at the very least we will finish the Frozen Key. Alright, that was easy. Oh, this is making me really excited to come back to this boss with a shadow, to be honest. Alright, there's Zilliana down. Oh, it was messy as all hell, but the boss is dead. There we go. There's the Elite Fremnik task, as well as the final Frozen Key piece. Let's go ahead and put this key together. Boom, Frozen Key. We can now get into next whenever we get around to doing that. And now I can go finish the rest of this Fremnik diary. One quest with no quest pop-up. Quest number 2. Alright, third quest done. Now I can run around and do a bunch of random shit. Easy tasks done. Medium tasks done. Alright, there's the hard diary done, and now it's time for eons of stew boosting to get 82 runecraft. There we go. That is all of the elite tasks completed. Oh yes, look at all these XP lamps I'm about to get. Boom, boom. Gee, this takes a little longer than I thought, space barring through this dialogue. Boom. And the final one, boom. And then while I'm here, yeah, I'm gonna get a bunch more boots because these are gonna be useful for clue scrolling, and you know, sometimes you die doing clue scrolls. And I'm gonna put all these lamps into agility, I think. Yeah, why not? Let's put them all into agility. Yay, that's like 80,000 agility XP or something. And to be 100% honest, really the only reward with this is the noted Dagoth bones. That's a pretty darn good reward because Dagoth Kings is one of my favorite bosses to kill. It always has been. I think on my main account I have like 20,000 collective KC here, and I still enjoy this boss. So let's go kill some Dagoth Kings. Oh, okay, that's a Sears ring. You might notice I'm very low health because I forgot to bring food and ancients. So I'm kind of just hoping for a food drop. Ooh. And there's a dragon axe as well that I actually can't really pick up right now. Cool. Oh. I thought I got the pet or something for a second there, dude. That was weird. Another Dragon Axe. Another Dragon Axe. Okay, okay. Alright, that's the whole task done here in Dagoth Kings. I mean, we got a Dragon Axe and a Sears Ring and a Rock Shell Plate right here at the end. So definitely also did not forget a teleport, I promise. I totally just am choosing to use my home port. We also made an additional 1.8 mil by doing those Tremmy Diaries. Pretty worth, man. Man, I'm not really sure how I missed it, but 90 Slayer on the log locked account. Unfortunately, 90 doesn't really unlock anything crazy. It's just Dark Beasts. We're getting close to the big final Slayer bosses. It'll be kind of nice to not really have to think about XP anymore, but bright side to the way I play this account is that, honestly, so far, Slayer has felt extremely passive. Like, I'm actively training it right now, but I'm still progressing the series while doing it. I don't think I've had a Cave Kraken task yet because I haven't left the wilderness since 87 Slayer, actually. Now, Cave Kraken it's a little bit of a weird one. Over in the Slayer tab, there is actually a section in here for the Uncharged Trident, which is what you get from the small Cave Kraken, as well as the Kraken Tentacle. The problem is, the big boss also drops it, so I do have to actually open up Kraken here. The Kraken Tentacle is shared between both sections. A little bit of an unfortunate one there, because honestly, yeah, it's not nice having to open up a boss that only has 4 slots in it, but at least we'll be able to get the Kraken Tentacle, the full Trident of the Seas from the boss, the jar, and then Uncharged Trident from the little ones, so it's not the end of the world. Plus, I get to use my shadow here. So I just got a task of Caliphites in the Calite Layer. With this task, I can actually go and do Califite Queen, which I've yet to do on this account. And Califite Queen is not really a fantastic boss to do. I should be able to get 2 easier slots here in the Dragon Chain and KQ head. Plus, the chance of Dragon Picks means it's probably not super terrible. Supposedly, the Tumican Shadow is very good here. I might be able to just do a mage-only method. Not a fantastic boss when you don't have the Desert Elite Diaries done, and I really don't feel like doing that, so I guess we'll see. I mean, I'll probably do this to go for the log slots here because, you know, I need the log slots. It's not great. I mean, 3 kill trips is about what I was expecting. I was kind of hoping the Shadow would be able to crank a little bit more. Ancestral would help a little bit here. It's not like it would make all of the difference in the world, but at least it's not really like super mechanically intensive. This boss just is very outdated and very overtuned. I got something, man. That's just 50 KC. No items here yet so far, though. This is gonna be the last kill of the task. Unfortunately, no uniques. Not that crazy. I do have to say, this method is pretty chill. I do like this method. Okay, very last kill of task, we get a unique. It's Dragon 2H. Unfortunately, we have that already, so it doesn't really mean much. But so I don't mind coming back here. Downside is, I'm definitely not making much, if any, money due to the cost of using the Shadow and the crazy amount of food you have to go through with this boss. But at least I know I can make progress, and it's really not that bad. It would be way better with the Desert Elite Diaries, but that's a bunch of skills and also a Califite Queen head that I'm here to get anyway. Oh, cool. Looks like we're going back to the Cave Kraken. After doing my last task there, this kind of feels like one of those times where I actually don't think it's worth it to use the Shadow here. At least not right now. Blowing a lot of money for every cast here, because I think it's like 1,000 gold per cast, basically. And it doesn't speed up the task that much, because I have to bank a ton, because I have to wear the Virtus to make the Shadow actually, like, you know, work very well. That's the whole point. I might just buy like a crappy mage weapon, just like a regular Trident or something, to just blow through this task that way so I can stay longer. There we go. There's a Trident of the Seas full 917k. Pretty hard to complain with 900k, man. I mean, honestly, it's pretty hard to complain with anything of this boss, because this is like just the most relaxing experience in existence with the fishing explosive thing. I forgot, like, so much has changed since I've done all these bosses that everything just feels different. I mean, this is nice. I just throw the explosive in there and I can just walk away for a minute. That's pretty chill. Hey, I got a Drake's task and ended up over here. I believe this is used for the Boots of Brimstone. Cool, 500k, collection log slot, love to see it. Well, I thought I was done with Wildy Slayer, but maybe not. Then not his task, you know, might as well do 50 of them. Ooh, yeah, that's a drop worth banking for right there. Oh my god, a PK just logged in outside. Fucking like it, bro. Oh my god, okay. Is that back-to-back? Alright, there we go. That is the 50 Venenatus task done. Surprisingly, didn't actually get PK'd once. I did get attacked a few times, but somehow managed to get away. Wait, looks like it's back to Dagonoths. Oh, there's a Sears Ring again. I'll take 400k. I mean, I just like Dagoth Kings, so I really don't care if I get duplicates now, because I'm gonna end up getting a bunch when I inevitably continue to come back here anyway. Oh, and back-to-back with another Dragon Axe, too. Okay, well, there's another Sears Ring. Oh, I got something. I was wondering why that was popping up there. I thought I just got the clue scroll. That is a Circle. I forgot that was even in the log, to be honest, but hey, it's like practically back-to-back. That's another Circle. Alright, so you're call number 3. It's a weird task, dude. Alright, that is the entire task done at Dagoth Kings. I used the, whatchamacallit, Bracelets of Slaughter on this one. Pretty much my favorite boss task. So, 2 Seers Rings, which is weird, and 3 Seer Culls, which is also weird, and a Dragon Axe, but that's DKs for you. I keep finding my way back to Dagoth Kings. I'll absolutely do 50. There's no way. There's no way, bro. I'm liking this meme. I don't know why this is happening. It would have been way cooler with Archer Berserker rings, but I'm liking this meme. Dude, I'm telling you, Prime is the payout right there. Another Dragon Axe. Alright, there we go. That's another Seers Ring task done. Well, I forgot to have my replay buffer on because I didn't really expect to get anything on this task. I don't really show these little in-between tasks like this. I got Dragon Knives again. Same chance as Dragon Harpoon. A little unfortunate, but we'll get it eventually. That's kind of the task I've been waiting for, to be honest. 246 Avian Seas in the God Wars dungeon. This is where the shadow is going to come out to play a little bit. Now, while I'm doing this hard clue, let me tell you guys why I'm actually excited for an Avian Sea task. First of all, I'm a main account, so I can dolo it, which already makes the task easier to begin with. My main will do a little bit of damage, and that's nice. But also, I've heard that the Tunic Shadow absolutely nukes Kriara. On top of that, I'll be on a Slayer task. Even better than that, an Arma chestplate right now is worth over 50 million gold. That's an insane amount of money, which will really help us progress, you know, other gear sets and stuff. So let's hope we get lucky. I am actually able to buy Ancestral Row Bottoms. Now, these are really expensive, but the reason that this upgrade is definitely worth it is 100% the Tunic and Shadow. I get an additional magic percent damage, which might not sound like a lot, but with Tunic and Shadow multiplying it, it ends up being pretty big. So if we're to any killing of Kriara, I'm actually going to use the Frozen Key to open, surprise, the Frozen Door. I'm going to get through all this NPC text because I'm going to be real. None of you care about RuneScape lore. And this leads me to the last thing that I'm going to do before we actually start killing Kriara, which is, believe it or not, unlocking necks. And this one probably seems pretty crazy to a lot of you because you probably remember how I feel about necks from my Iron Man. But there is exactly one reason why we are doing this right now: Nihil Shards. Now, there's a pretty popular method at God Wars Dungeon now. You know, you go and you get your 40 KC over here, and I would get most of it in the room, hopefully all of it in the room, so I don't have to waste my task. And then instead of leaving, going to the bank and losing all of that KC, I can actually just go over here to the Ancient Prison, get 40 KC on minions here, and then bank and go right back to Arma. That's probably what I'm going to be doing. This allows me to passively get some collection log slots. Those collection log slots are in the Slayer section, and they are the ancient ceremonial pieces that you get from just killing random stuff in here. Why does this matter at all, and why did I have to unlock necks? Because all of the other stuff out here also has a chance of dropping those Nihil Shards. For some reason, are in the next log, and I don't think that they're actually in any other log. I would wipe the account if I didn't open up necks. Alright, so I've personally never actually done this method, so admittedly, I don't really know how well this is gonna go. There's only one way to find out. Fun fact, I should have brought my EQ key with me. That's the fun fact. I somehow forgot to bring the Okay, that's a fantastic start. That's an Arma helmet. 13 million gold for the freaking helmet, bro. Prices on this stuff have just absolutely skyrocketed since I've last been here. All right, I've kind of found the method. I put my damagey squishy account in the northeast and then put my main in the southwest. Hit the boss when it spawns on this account first and then on my other account. For some reason, stuff generally focuses the main. Don't know why, but it does, which is good because that's a long bone. Interesting. It's good because my main is obviously here to, you know, soak the damage. So it's in pretty tanky gear compared to this account that is in full robes where I just get blasted by everything. That's the last kill I'm gonna get on this trip though. I got like 47 kill trip, which pretty freaking good considering I'm actually not stopping this trip for any reason other than I'm out of restores. I have been moving restores from my main to this account and my main has 14 brews in its inventory. So I think I overstocked on food just a little bit. I probably should have brought something to actually damage these creatures with, but you see I've made it over here and I still have Armadil KC. I can just slay some, you get the point. The best part is I only have to kill, I think that was eight or 9 of these things, and boom, we have the KC, because for some reason these give like inflated KC. Now I just go over here and I can use this bank, and then I just resupply and head back over. That should be Kriara down. I'm gonna kill the minions too because there's a chance. 84 kills. Well, I guess 83 technically because I had the 1 KC prior, but that's really good for one task. Kind of surprised we ended up squeaking out that many kills, but it's another advantage of having the main is that the main is going to be killing some of the minions and I don't get credit for it on the task, so makes task last longer. And I can definitely get through these pretty easily. Even if it's not like in a single trip, it doesn't really matter because I can just do the whole banking it next thing, so. Hey, shit. I just spaced out and didn't realize I was about to hit 99 defense, but there we go. Well, there's another roll on the worm table. Different worm task, but dragon throne axes this time. Hey, there we go. That is flashing screen and also 91 Slayer, which unlocks the ability to kill Cerberus without boosting. But with that all being said and done, I feel like this is a pretty good place to wrap up the video. This is probably going to be a long one because I'm pretty sure a lot has happened in this. But moving forward, I still want to push up to 95 Slayer to get to Alchemical Hydra, though I might not do it at Konar. Either way, a lot of boss tasks, a lot of loot, a lot of drops, a lot of money made, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.